Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new POV video, and today it's going to be different. Let's get into it. The idea of using your phone as a camera to, you know, take street photography, portrait photography, even cars, even product photography if you're getting into it, has been floating around in my mind for quite a while. After watching a few videos on YouTube, I decided now is the best time, it being the last, or this will be the last video for 2023. I wanted to make a street POV video using my not so recently bought iPhone 14. But yes, the iPhone 15 has been out in all its glory for around about a month, maybe less, maybe a tiny bit more. And it comes with some really cool features. The notable one being that all of their cameras now at the rear cameras are 48 megapixels across their whole range. And I believe they have an iPhone 15, the normal one. They have the Pro and the Pro Max. I'm not too sure if they have the Plus. I haven't looked in too much detail about the range, but I know across the ones that are available, it's 48 megapixels. Amongst that, they have the ability, I know with the Pro and Pro Max, that you're able to set one of the three rear view cameras to a specific focal length. So this means you can set your camera to one of the cameras on the back to be 35, 24 mm, or even cropped at 35, so it'll be 50. And being able to set it to a specific focal length is a pretty cool feature to have. Now, I only have the iPhone 14, which means I'm only working with 12 megapixels in my rear camera. And across the board for this range, the Plus and the normal iPhone compared to the Pro Max, there's a 36 megapixel difference in rear cameras. So the Pro and the Pro Max have 48 megapixels on their rear camera. And the ability to shoot in Apple Pro RAW. So that means post-production wise, they have a lot more scope because it's a RAW format for their photos to manipulate the highlights, contrasts, blacks, whites, the whole shebang. They have that full range ability, whereas with the Plus and the normal, you don't have much scope to edit. You can still edit, but you don't have that wide range and that creative freedom as you would with the Pro and the Pro Max. So I'm really working with the bare bones, as you can see. Don't know why I put myself through this, but it is what it is. Like I said, we're here now. So that is the reason why I wanted to take this phone out and make some street photography. I wanted to push my creativity to the max. I am really working with the bare bones, but if you're creative enough, hopefully in this video I'm trying to teach you guys or trying to show you guys that it doesn't matter what you have. If you're creative enough and you can just really push yourself, you can still create stories if you were to have a Pro Max. And then when you get to that stage of owning the Pro Max or owning a camera that has more features available to you, you know exactly how to use those features and push those features to the max because you've worked with the bare bones. Without any further delay, let's get into the video, and I hope you enjoy this type of content. I'll see you at the end. Make sure you stay towards the end. So back by popular demand, it's the voiceover, and what better way to bring it back than on the last video of 2023. And I just wanted to start myself off at this nice bookstore in Putney. I saw it on Instagram and it felt very nice and cozy in there. I just wanted to see the type of books that they have in there. They have quite a wide range, so I recommend you go in there. I'll put the link to it in the description below. Leaving the shop now, heading towards Battersea. I tried to make a shot with the buses, the London buses. It just wasn't giving the idea in my head. It just wasn't really giving that as I tried to make the shot. But seeing the Santander bikes and having taken a few leading line shots utilizing the bikes in a row, I just thought it would make sense to warm up in a familiar shot that I've taken before, but just flipping a new edit on it. So what a way to warm up and start the POV journey. If you know my photography, you know that I like to shoot through objects. I like to frame subjects that are in focus with different elements that I see in the street, and this door was no different. Seeing the railing, I just wanted to frame up the door as nicely and as perfectly as I could. However, my iPhone was not trying to cooperate with this particular shot. For some reason, it wouldn't let me focus on the door. It was focused hunting up quite a bit for some strange reason, but I got it to work in the end, and you can see the results. And then the second door that I walked past and then swiftly turned around, I just wanted to put some nature in the foreground of the white door, and I feel like it worked pretty well. Two very simple ones, but I feel for what I was going for on this particular day, it worked. For this one, I wanted to over-exaggerate the dark clouds. it was quite a moody day in general, so I wanted to push the boat into the lower thirds and have a lot more negative space filled by the clouds in the top 2/3. And with the edit that came out in this photo, I feel like I've achieved what I wanted to go for. It would have been very easy for me just to take a picture of the bridge. I believe this is the Albert Bridge, and leave it as that. But I wanted to be a little bit more creative. I wanted to have the empty chairs overlooking the bridge in the background as the first shot, and then the second shot I saw the runner coming through, and it's quite a comical one because the table is smaller than the runner, but in this case it's flipped. The runner's smaller than the table, and it's kind of like a figurine on that table as it goes past. So that was the thought process behind these two. So for this shot at Battersea Power Station, the main focus was the Christmas decorations, the baubles. I wanted to get the first shot to be a wide, and it was good that there was a plane overhead in the foreground and you have the people walking on the right. So it just adds some depth to the shot to make it a little bit more interesting. The second one is just a medium. So it's still the same shot, but I just wanted to get a bit closer, just have it at a medium range. And then the last one, it's not quite as detailed, but it still highlights some details of what the decoration is sitting on. And you have the little stream of water, or just a bit of water just sitting there, and it pulls your focus towards the baubles, which I think is quite good and I'm happy with. And that is it, guys. That is the last video for 2023. I really hope you enjoyed this, type of POV challenge video. It's like a light challenge. It's kind of just pushing myself or showing you guys that you don't need to go and spend massive amounts on cameras or equipment. You can get into the hobby or test yourself by just using what you have. And you can go on and watch a few tutorials or watch these videos to get some inspiration, and you can go out and just make the content that you would like to make. That is the whole gist of this video, and the whole gist of why I make content for you guys. Is just to show you what you can do with just the bare minimum, or working within your means, and then going out and then just practicing, going out and just making and creating. That is the whole idea of being a content creator, the whole idea of just making content that you enjoy. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. You already know what you have to do, so I ain't gonna mention it. But yeah, have a great new year, guys, and I will see you in 2020.